What's up, guys? It's Graphic Phoenix back with another video today. Today is May 17th, and we have a kind of reptile room update. There are some updates that I wanted to do. I want to pull out Kai for you guys. As you can see, he is not a fan of the camera. I mean, hee big boy. What's up, dog? He's very nice, so I love Kai. He's my boy. Put him back in his cage now. You can go. The camera's not going to attack you. For those of you that don't know, Kai is a super translucent veiled chameleon, son of Rango. He is in a 2x2x4 foot cage, and he is loving it. As you can tell, his umbrella plant did not do so well, so I'm waiting for them to go back down in price because it's like $60 for a big one like that, and I don't really want to pay that for this, so I will wait until they go back down to like 30 or 40. Now I guess we'll just make this like an all-encompassing tour, including plants, frogs, reptiles, a little bit of everything. So in here we have passion fruit, and that one's starting to go into its vining stage. I believe most of them are just starting to do that. This one completely changed leaf shape though. Like, look at that. So weird. We have passion fruit, so if anybody needs some passion fruit, let me know. I could certainly hook you up. And there's a pineapple palm back there. There's some orchids. There's some tropical plants that I got in the trade for the dart frogs. And that's kind of all that's going on in there. We'll do the plants all right now, I guess. In here we have, I believe, only one new addition, and that is this Drosera capensis. They are starting to carry them at work. They're like those fruit fly things, so I decided I'd rescue this one. I'm going to be transplanting it right away here, just so that it can live, and I don't know if it's in a potting soil or what exactly it's in, so I'm changing it to peat moss and sand. That's really the only exciting thing going on here, minus the jackfruit trees. Ooh, those feel so weird. I've never actually felt those leaves before. But the jackfruit trees are doing really good. As you can see, there's still more erupting from the soil. And there's a bunch all the way back there as well. The Carnivorous Plant, the Nepenthes Ventrata, I believe, or yeah, Ventrata is what I have, is doing pretty well. It's starting to vine as well. It's getting a lot taller. I actually just ordered a greenhouse, a humidifier, and a humidity gauge, like the one behind the Drosera there, for upstairs. I don't know if I'm going to put it in my mom's sewing room or in the main room, but I ordered one so I can set it up and have kind of clear out this a little bit, because that Nepenthes takes up so much space. Like, it's probably a solid, well, it stretches basically from front to back of the tank, so 2-foot wingspan in all directions, and it's kind of pushed up against the wall, so I want to give that ample space so it can grow. I just noticed up there we're starting to get another hibiscus flower going on, so that's perfect. I'm sure Sheldon will be stoked to mow that down. Yesterday he actually had 2 hibiscus flowers, so he was a happy camper. Down here is Sky, the blue-tongued skink. If you guys haven't seen the video of him eating, it was pretty interesting. He had 2, or fuzzies they were, and it was pretty interesting. So I'll leave a card up there and you guys can go check it out, of the feeding video if you haven't seen it already. Next up we have Bowser and Stella. They're doing okay. Bowser is a little bit of a bastard, but he just keeps bugging Stella. I don't know if they've bred or anything. I basically redid their whole lay bin. I added new media, I moistened it, and I'm just hoping that she decides to pop. I mean, out of the blue. I haven't noticed anything, so you guys are more of a pain in the butt than you know. But they're doing pretty well. They're eating, they're growing. Well, not really, they're not growing anymore, but they're eating. They're staying healthy. I was going to pull Tig out, but she, as you can see, she was in her cork tube, and I really just didn't feel like bugging her out of it. I should mention at this point that check out yesterday's video. I'll leave it in a card up there and the link in the description, but I actually do have a giveaway going on right now, so go check that video out and click the link in the description, the very top link. It will bring you to what you need to do to enter, and it also explains what you will win, or what you could potentially win. It's basically sponsored by Reptile Edge. They're giving away 1 cage and 10 free reptile edges. So they're giving away those and a 12 by 12 by 18 like custom cage. So check that out, and if you guys are interested in ordering this one that I have, the 18 by 18 by 24, apparently they are back on their Etsy store, so go check out their Etsy store. Just search Reptile Edge on Etsy and you'll find it. Up here we have the OG Striker. Again, I'm not going to bug him. He hasn't changed. He's still doing very well. Still eating, still chilling, still the same old Striker. He's a high yellow leopard gecko. You can also see him in that feeding video that I posted the link to just a couple minutes ago. This is my newest tank that I've built. This is filled with 4 unsexed Epidobates Anthonii Santa Isabella. Little bit of a mouthful, but I just fed them, so I kind of figured they would be out right now, but I don't think they are, as fruit flies go everywhere. Yeah, no, I don't see any. But the tank, as you can see, is growing in really nicely. These guys have pretty much rooted and are starting to go. I introduced a bunch of springtails yesterday, so I'm hoping they can start to colonize this place. Aluminum plant, as you can see, is rooting like insane right now. It's basically just rooting all the way up the side there. The bromeliad's starting to root in, and by starting, I mean it's rooting in a lot right now. So everything's good. Everything's growing very, very well. The Fishman glass hut up there is looking really nice. Hopefully, maybe even tomorrow, I'm going to be making a Fishman glass video, just kind of going over his stuff. He does still have things for sale. I do have his email, so I'm going to message him and just make sure everything's correct and make that video. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. Next we got the Reticulatas. Oh, and they're actually out. You know, oh, can you see him back there? Yeah, you can. He's hopping away. I was going to try and open this, but it's so foggy in there. I was going to wipe the glass, but I elected not to. Their tank's doing really well. Nothing really huge with them. Same thing with these guys. I doubt I'm going to be able to see them. That's the thing when you have such densely planted tanks. You don't see them as often as you might think. Especially midday. Continuing with the last of the dart frogs, I can see these guys. These are the Ventra maculata babies. And there's also a variabilis in here. But they're all out. I just fed them, so they're all out and about and hunting. Which is pretty sweet. I guess to wrap it up, I can give you an update on the tadpoles. I think this guy might have passed. Yeah, looks like he did. This is with the one Reticulata that I had. He was deformed and his legs weren't forming properly, so I'm not really that surprised that he actually ended up passing on, but I'll deal with him after the video. And we'll come down here. And where's our boy Turok? Oh, Mr. Turok, what are you doing up there, man? Spider pig does whatever a spider pig does. Well, Turok's just chilling, absorbing some UV rays apparently. His tank's doing really well. I'm actually just waiting for that greenhouse and things to come in so I can move him into his new tank, which is this one right here. I have all the PVC or the H-core plastic for the sides because I'm basically going to seal in 3 sides, and then he will have, I need to set up the Mist King and get that running, and then these guys are pretty much set. But he'll have a nice big enclosure in here, and he will enjoy it. I know he will. I guess we can do a little short update on the shrimp tank. And I don't know, do you see that little like white fleck right there? Those are the littlest tiny baby shrimp. They are basically like the first stage in a baby shrimp. These are the first babies I've had in a really, really long time. There is another little tiny baby that actually looks like a shrimp somewhere in here, but I don't know where he is. But the tank's doing really well. Anybody that hasn't seen my fail video on the shrimp tank, definitely should go check that out. I basically was putting on the Christmas moss to the little pyramid, like ceramic pyramid, and dropped it and it got wrecked like a nerd. And here is the destructor himself. If you guys haven't seen the video, I made it during May Madness. You can go check out the playlist. I basically planted his tank. Now you can see remnants of plants. You can see those there, there, and in the corner. And that's where I planted all of his plants. But shockingly, the little friggin' German tank himself basically decided to demolish them all. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I have more plants upstairs. I have coleus, which is like the flame nettle is like its short version. And I also have some hibiscus. So, I'm not sure whether I'm going to plant that in here or not, but Sheldon, you are the bane of my existence. His water dish is filthy, I recognize that. I changed it yesterday, and I just forgot to change it before the video, so don't mind that. It will get changed right after the video. And that kind of wraps it up, actually. I don't really have anything else I want to talk about, other than how bad a boy Sheldon is, because he just likes to make a mess of absolutely everything. Isn't that right? What do you mean I make a mess? Oh, he's gonna attack. Get me! Roar! Oh, maybe he won't. He's just sniffing. I don't actually know what he's doing when he does that. Whether he's sniffing or just about to pounce, I'm not sure. But I think that wraps up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It's been Graphic Phoenix. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. Make sure to go check out the contest or the giveaway that I'm hosting. Well, I'm hosting on behalf of Reptile Edge. And if you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to share in the comments, do so. I answer pretty much every comment if you guys haven't noticed that. And subscribe to my channel for more May Madness and all the reptile, frog, shrimp, and plant videos you could ever want. Have a good one, guys. Graphic Phoenix, out of here. Say bye, Shellman.